Hello, Jack Rose here, and today I'm going to review the film 1 Million BC. 1 Million BC is a 1966 British Hammer Films film. It stars Raquel Welch and John Richardson, in, uh, and the film is pretty much set in like prehistoric times where if humans and dinosaurs met, if I mean coexisted. Uh, if you've seen this, if you've seen, you probably never, if you've never heard of this film, you probably have seen like images of uh, this of Raquel Welch, and that's where this film is from. And it's a pretty good film. Uh, it's kind of slow at times, but it moves at a good pace. The slow parts aren't so slow, like can we get through this? It's like, all right, this is slow, but could be worse. Uh, there isn't really much talking, and whatever is, it's pretty much like caveman speak. The effects were done by the legendary Ray Harryhausen, and the effects in this movie are pretty good. There is some like issues with the blue screen, uh, like, and even more towards the end. But even when the effects are obvious, they still are pretty good. It's really hard to judge the acting in this movie because they're all speaking a made-up language, and when they're not, 98% of the film is just like uh, uh, no dialogue. The basic plot I can tell is that cave people doing stuff, um, and obviously, so there's not really much I can say about it. It's a good film, but there's not much last Okay, there isn't much lasting impact, but there isn't really that much to go over. The effects are decent, the acting for so far is fine, uh, the characters are decent. Uh, yeah, it's a really good film. Raquel Welch and many of the female actors are very beautiful, uh, and they are wearing like these sexy cave girl outfits, but not to the point where it becomes egregious and disgusting. Like, ugh, it actually fits. It's naturally sexy. Um, and I got it on a Blu-ray 2-disc special edition. But uh, the weirdest part, although eh, uh, look at this. It's like Raquel Welch being crucified. That never happens in the movie, which is really weird. I don't know what they were going for, but beyond that, it's a really good film. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. Uh, Again, the effects are decent, the acting is fine, the characters are fine. Uh, Ray Harryhausen did a really good job. Um, and this is the second film I got on Blu-ray. The first one is Frozen. Uh, and I watched the international cut of the film. I don't know how the U.S. cut is, but if there word of advice, if there's two cuts of a movie, the like theatrical cut or unrated cut, always go for the unrated. So if there's like an international cut or a U.S. cut, always go for the international cut. Um, so yeah, long story short, it's a good film. Uh, it's like 100 minutes. It's got some slow parts, but it's good. It's finely paced. Uh, Thank you. And again, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Uh, it gives you exactly what you want. Although, with the dinosaurs, most of them are really good. However, at the beginning, the first dinosaur they show is pretty much like a enlarged iguana. But beyond that, uh, all the effects, like in the stop motion, are actually really impressive. We seriously, we need to bring We really need to bring stop motion back. I did see some stop motion when I saw Miscard reading some particular children, but seriously, stop motion needs to come back. Like, it's it's more convincing than CGI. CGI is fine, but there's just something with the stop motion and any other type of practical effect. We need somebody find the next Ray Harryhausen. So yeah, long, that's 1 million BC. It's a good film. You should check it out. And like, subscribe, comment if you want to. I'm Jack Rose, and have a good day.